Well, it caused diplomatic fallout. Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova mocked Italy today, suggesting the collapse symbolizes national decline for supporting Ukraine. Rome summoned Russia's ambassador, condemning the remarks as vile and symptomatic of Russia's rudeness. What began as a domestic safety emergency evolved into another episode in the broader informational war, illustrating how even unrelated events are reframed within the Russia-Ukraine conflict narrative. Interesting, huh? Here's an analytical note I made. So the Russian Foreign Ministry's attempt to exploit Italy's tower collapse for propaganda purposes, it exemplifies what RAND report in 2019 classified as ideological and ideological and informational cost imposing measures, which are narratives designed to undermine Western cohesion and sow distrust among allies. This first part of the episode, it underscored how Moscow uses ridicule and disinformation as tools of unbalanced influence. Moving on to number 2 tonight. So European policy and support for Ukraine. So the European Commissioner, President Ursula von der Leyen, reaffirmed the EU's commitment to Ukraine, pledging immediate energy support ahead of the winter, and announcing that the EU enlargement package, which includes Ukraine, will be approved on November 4th. The forthcoming report commends Kiev's reform efforts while emphasizing the need for continued improvements and anti-corruption and judicial independence. Hungary's ongoing opposition remains a roadblock to formal accession before 2028. The EU's stance combines unity with provisional, offering material aid and political assurances to maintain Ukraine's integration within Europe's orbit, despite wartime fatigue. Here's some key points. So, key points from the enlargement report. Well, some of these we've already talked about, so I'm going to go ahead and skip on over. Let's get through this report today. But here's my final takeaway. The enlargement decision and winter energy package reaffirm Europe's alignment with Ukraine, strengthening Kiev's resilience while maintaining reform conditions amid internal EU obstacles. What I pull from the RAND report, its framework identified energy diversification and expanded Western energy production as high-impact, low-cost levers to weaken Russia's economic resilience. The EU's renewed push to secure gas and electricity flows to Ukraine